super fine. My name is Mindstuck Idajock and today I am playing Kiss by the Baddest Bider. Again, in the last episode I played the Baba route and I wasn't really happy with it. I mean, it was okay, he's a nice guy, but I think Ota stole the show and I think he's the next one, actually he is. So I'm going to start his route right now. Ota Kisaki, called the Angelic Artist. He's an artist, model, designer, and authenticator of the auctions. Ota is controlling, deceptive, and hot. And he brought you. Kodo, sit, stay, good girl. Am I a dog? What the heck? So let's read episode 1 for free now, I guess. Let's go. Training. You know what I mean. You're an adult after all. Okay, that's all right. That's something to say. Something that can be taken into a different context, if you know what I mean. His face is smiling, but the chillness in his voice takes my breath away. First, you need to become the kind of girl I like. Excuse me, you don't like what? I don't change for nobody. Please select one. Please stop. Okay, I don't really want to. Please stop. Okay, here's the thing. You shouldn't change for anybody. So that's what I want to say. I want to be like, no, I ain't changing for you kind of thing. But these options are just so lame. Please stop. I don't want to say please. I don't want to say okay either. And I don't really want to. I'm between please stop and I don't really want to. I'm gonna go with I don't really want to, cause at least I'm not saying please. I don't really want to. That's not how I wanted to say it, but okay. He's going to do something perverted to me, isn't he? I squeeze my eyes shut. Huh? Mr. Kisaki snores, and I hesitantly open my eyes. I was just joking. I'm not so desperate that I make a move on my pet? What the heck is wrong with you? He's only teasing me? Every guy is teasing you at this point, Idahoko. I sit here, stunned, and Mr. Kisaki tussles my hair. Don't be so scared. I'll be nice to you as long as you're a good girl. Be nice to me? Help pet your head like this, feed you, take you out on walks sometimes. What the heck? Can somebody please give him a dog? I think that's what he really wanted, you know? It's okay, yo, you better get him a dog, yo. He really is going to treat me like a pet. Mr. Kisaki cups my cheeks in his hands and gazes at me. Kodo, there are 3 rules for being my pet that you'll have to follow. 1. Obey your master, no matter what. No matter what? No matter what. Think about the situation you're in right now. You want to be put back up for auction? Next time you might get treated as a pet in a different way. Who knows what that greasy old guy might do to me if he buys me. In that case, maybe it's safer to stay with Mr. Kisaki. Can you be a good girl? Okay, I guess, if you put it that way. I agree, and a smile returns to his face. 2. You must live in this suite. But Mr. Kisaki, Goro, call me Ota. Everyone else does. Oh, Ota. What? I live in the employee dormitory. But pets always live with their masters, right? 3. You are forbidden to tell others about me or the auctions. What will happen to me if I do? Well, then it'll become everyone else's problem too. I'd have to ask them first. Everyone? You mean the guys from before? Yep. They're all really dangerous people, so you need to be careful. A mobster, a thief. He's right. They do sound dangerous. Now, what is your name? Yes, that's my name. Yes. Good job, Koro. Mr. Kiseki happily strokes my face. Alright, let's go for a walk. Just around the penthouse though. Oh, that's right. I should get you a leash. Don't you dare. Mr. Kiseki makes a phone call and tells the person on the other line to come right away. After a few minutes, don't tell me he actually asked for one. May I help you, Mr. Kiseki? The manager? I exclaim in surprise, but Mr. Kensaki doesn't even glance at me. Here is the penthouse pager and the elevator key card. Thank you. Now, about Koro. I have no idea why he's calling me that. I guess that's his dog name or something. Very well, sir. Okay, you can go home now. The manager bows his head deeply and leaves the room. So he knows about the auctions too. Koro, make sure you don't lose these. They're very important. Mr. Kiseki puts the pager and key card into my hands. Here's how you use them. Oh, I already know. I learned during training. Then you'll be just fine. He turns towards me and holds out a hand, an angelic smile on his face. Come. Right now, he just looks like the angelic artist everyone says he is. But in reality, he dabbles in black market auctions and has a pet fetish. When I don't reach for his hand, he says in a cool voice, Koro, what was the first rule of being my pet? To obey my master no matter what. Good girl. Now come. For now, I guess I should just do what he says. I'm sure I'll figure something out eventually. I tell myself as I put my hand in his. If he's giving me a tour just like he did in Baba's route, then I'm just going to skip all of this. And I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is a little different. Ota is asking Eisuke if I can sleep in the same room as him, something like that. And Eisuke is saying, I don't see why not. If she were an animal, it would be a different story though. Make sure you teach her not to go in other rooms without permission. You and the boss are so cold, Sor. You can come visit in my room anytime you want. Isn't the bigger problem here that he's treating me like a pet? That guy's a detective, right? True. The man scowls irritatedly and turns away in a huff, not saying a word. He's a police officer and he's not going to object to this? It's not just Mr. Kiseki. All these guys are weirdos. By the way, what's your name? Idajock Single Net. I'm Mitsunari Baba. I already knew that. Nice to meet you, Idajock. Yeah. He seems friendly, but he hangs around with all these guys, so... Oh, that's right. I haven't properly introduced you yet, Koro. The guy by the window is Kishi. Surprisingly, he's a detective. What do you mean, surprisingly? The scary-looking guy is the mobster Soryu O. Hachu? He doesn't deny it. Baba, Kishi, and Suryu all live in this floor with me. I see. Nice to meet you all. If you're ever in trouble, come see me anytime. Koro, if you go over to Baba's place, he'll do something terrible to you. Don't go there, okay? Okay. The man sitting over there on the sofa is Eisuke. I heard someone call him Mr. Ichinomiya, so I guess he's part of the Ichinomiya group. This is our common room. We usually view the auctions on that monitor over there. Ota, I'm going back to my room. You can take care of the rest however you want. Mr. Ichinomiya says and leaves the room. Eisuke lives on the top floor. Oh. Well, that's enough explanation. Let's go back to my room. Please select one. Why are you holding the auctions? I don't want to go back. Silent nod. I actually want to obey my master and everything he says, so I'm gonna silently nod. I silently nod, and then Mr. Kazuki grins at me and holds out his hand. Even though there's still so much I don't understand, I have no choice but to go. Once again, I take Mr. Kazuki's hand. Mr. Kazuki. Hey, I told you to call me Ota. Ota, that tickles. What are you guys doing? It feels good, right? I've never had this done to me before. It feels strange. But I love doing this. Mr. Kazuki says as he continues combing through my hair with his fingers. In my defense, that was a weird narration of facts. Oh, what was that? I knew it felt good. As soon as we got back to the room, he told me to go take a shower. And now he's blow drying my hair. Why in the world is this happening to me? Ota, I can do it myself. Mr. Kazuki turns up the blow dryer and tugs on my ear. It's a master's job to take care of his pet. I guess so. Mr. Kazuki starts brushing and blow drying my hair again. Okay, turn this way. I turn to face him and he stares at me steadily. Hachu. What is it? The way you look at me with those trusting eyes, the way you jump, and that chestnut brown hair. You're just like her. He smiles and ruffles my hair. You're so adorable, Koto. So I am guessing he's calling me the way he's like, you know what I mean. I'm not really thrilled to be compared to a dog. Yeah, exactly. I have a name and it's not Koto. It's Idajock single net. Oh, come on, Koto. You're Koto, my pet. Then what should I do as your pet? Haven't you ever had a pet? Well, yes, but I'm not a dog or a cat. Koto was the Koto before you, of course. Koto was always with me, comforted me, and needed me just the way I am. What? Just the way he is? What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, as I said before, if you're a good girl, I'll be nice to you. You weren't nice to Koto? The original Koto? I don't really understand, but I guess all I have to do is stay with him? First, I got bought at an auction for 20 million. Now I'm being treated like a dog. Mr. Kazuki is way different than everyone thinks he is. He's no angel at all. He hasn't hurt me yet, though. Maybe I can relax a little? I think as I feel his warmth on my head as he strokes my hair. The next morning. Okay, I think I can sneak out of the room now. I check to make sure Mr. Kazuki is fast asleep, and just as I'm about to leave... Where are you going? Kia! He calls from behind and I let out a little yelp. Jeez, you're loud. Mr. Kazuki glares at me with an irritated look on his face. Were you trying to run away? No, I was just going to go to work. I've never heard of a pet who has to go to work. Oh, but I can't take the day off of work. I figured this was happening. Hi, by the way, I have a key to this place. I can go and leave whenever I want to. And apparently, Ota and I have that type of relationship. Baba? Morning, pretty lady. Good morning. What? I'm still sleepy. Ota, I understand how you feel. But people will get suspicious if Idajock doesn't turn up for work. You have to let her go. Fine, whatever. What a pain in the ass. Hey, language. Ota burrows deeper into the covers and shoos me away with his hand. So I can go to work then? He's always a grump in the morning, so don't let it bother you. Oh, I see. Thanks. I bow my head to him and hurry out of the room. Ooh, new place. Can we just... Sakiko. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm starving. Working the IVC is exhausting. It's lunch break. As usual, Sakiko, Chisato, and I are eating lunch together in the break room. Right now, it feels like everything that happened yesterday is just a dream. And by the way, Idajock, what happened yesterday? So, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, I didn't go to work because I was sick and, yep, hi. Oh, there you are. Mr. Kisaki? He's walking straight towards me with Mr. Kensaki following him around like a shadow. Oh my god. Ota Kisaki? What is he doing here? Sakiko, Chisato, and the other employees all start freaking out. Mr. Kisaki asked me to show him here. Why in the world did he come here? Mr. Kisaki, why... He smiles angelically and pets my hair like he always does. What is Mr. Kisaki doing with Idahoko? And why is he touching her? Erika notices us as she passes by and then comes over to me. How many times do I have to tell you to call me Ota? What? But right now I'm at work. He peers into my face worriedly and then presses a hand to my forehead. He stares at me and my pulse... Perfect timing for my camera to run out of battery, honestly. He stares at me and my pulse quickens. I knew it. You have a fever. Your face is all red. Huh? What is he talking about all of a sudden? A fever? That I can't sweat out. Idahoko, it seems like you're still sick. You should go rest. Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell the manager. The manager is right there and he knows every single thing that is going on except for you guys. But wait. Thanks. Are you guys her friends? Yes. We started work here at about the same time. Thanks for looking after her. Ota says with a grin. Looking after her? Wait, are you dating Mr. Kisaki, Idahoko? No way, since when? How did you two meet? Well, let me tell you. And that's ridiculous. Ridiculous? Mr. Kisaki has totally stunned the entire break room. Let's go. Hey, what? He grabs my hand and we leave the room, painfully aware of everyone staring at us. Where are we going? What is he going to do to me? And of course, I'm not gonna know what he's gonna do to me, because that's the way this thing works. You're saving my progress, I hope. Just like Baba, I cannot continue this story any longer, but I will check who's next. Ooh, the detective, and then the mysterious guy who I have no idea who he is or how we met, because I didn't see him in the epilogue. I didn't. So that's a wrap for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I get to see you guys soon. Bye!